Today, we're diving into a topic that's been hotly debated in the world of app development, app reskinning in 2024. Is it still a viable strategy? Can you still launch a successful app or game without breaking the bank? Stick around because we're about to unpack everything you need to know. Now, I know many of you have an app or a game idea, but you're hesitant to dive in because of the associated costs. I get it. When I first started, I didn't have a big budget either, but that didn't stop me and it shouldn't stop you. One of the cheapest alternatives I discovered was app reskinning. But is reskinning dead in 2024? The short answer is no, but there are some important guidelines you need to follow in order to make it a success. So let's dive in. First things first, let's clarify what app reskinning is. In simple terms, app reskinning is taking an existing app or game template and changing its appearance, changing things like the design, colors, and theme, without actually changing or altering its core functionality. Essentially, you're giving the app a new look while keeping the underlying code base the same. It's like buying a house and decorating the interior while keeping the structure intact. This method became popular because it's cost effective and allows you to launch multiple apps quickly. However, with changes in the market and user expectations, the approach has evolved. So what's changed in 2024? Is app reskinning still a viable option? The good news is yes it is, but the landscape has shifted. Users are more discerning, app stores have stricter policies, and the competition is more fierce than ever. In 2024, a low-effort reskin won't cut it. Users can spot a generic low-quality app from a mile away, and they're quick to leave bad reviews. App stores like Google Play and the Apple App Store have tightened their guidelines to ensure higher quality and originality. So, if you're going to reskin an app, you have to do it right. Let's talk about why people are hesitant to invest in their dream app or game. These are the most common reasons. Number one, high development costs. Developing an app from scratch can be expensive, especially if you're hiring a professional team. Number two, risk of failure. There's always the fear that your app won't gain traction or make money. Number three, technical know-how. Many people think they need to be a coding expert to get started, which just isn't true. And finally, number four, time commitment. Building an app can take months or even years, and that is a big commitment. These are all valid concerns, but they shouldn't stop you from pursuing your goals. Reskinning offers a way to enter the market without the massive upfront costs and the risks associated from building an app from scratch. Now that we've covered the basics, let's get into the nitty-gritty. How to get app reskinning to work for you in 2024. Here are the guidelines to follow. Number one, choose a quality source code. Start with a solid base. Don't just pick any cheap template. Look for source codes with positive reviews, active developer support, and success in the market. Number two, invest in unique design. This is where you should focus your resources. Hire a designer or use tools to create a fresh, visually appealing look that stands out. Remember, the goal is to make your app feel like a new original experience. Number three, enhance functionality. Don't just stop at changing the visuals. Add new features, improve existing ones, and even integrate third-party services to enhance the user experience. This will give your app an edge over basic reskins. Number four, pay attention to ASO. Your app needs to be discoverable. Invest time into crafting a compelling app description, choosing the right keywords, and creating an attractive app icon and screenshots. Number five, comply with App Store guidelines. Ensure your app complies with the latest App Store policies to avoid rejection. This means focusing on quality, originality, and user experience. And number six, test thoroughly. Before launching, test your app extensively on various devices and operating systems to ensure it runs smoothly. A buggy app can lead to negative reviews and poor retention. Let me show you a real-world example of a successful reskinning. This is one of my games that originally started off as a $20 app template. After reskinning, it now generates close to $100,000 in profit on its own. If you want to find out more of how I got it to that number, then feel free to download the free ebook in the description, and I lay out the exact steps I took to get it there. Before we wrap up, let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid when reskinning your app. Number one, cutting corners on design. Don't skimp on the design. A generic look will make your app forgettable. Number two, ignoring user feedback. Once your app is live, pay attention to what users are saying. Use their feedback to make improvements. And number three, neglecting marketing. Don't expect your app to succeed on its own. Invest time and resources in marketing and promoting your app. So again, is app reskinning dead in 2024? Absolutely not. But the game has changed. To be successful, you need to approach it with a fresh mindset, focusing on quality, creativity, and user experience. By following these guidelines, you can launch a successful app or game without a huge budget. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss any more app development tips, and feel free to comment below if you have any questions about the reskinning process. I will see you on the next one. Stay safe and peace out.